So last video I made a net worth update. In this video I want to break down how much I earned and spent in the month of March. For context, I'm 21 years old working in textiles as an SDR. 85K is how much my peers in the US make, but I make 50K since cost of living is lower here in Costa Rica. So starting with my income, I worked 40 hours a week times 4. So last month I made $3,843 before taxes. With my 9 to 5, I got deducted 237 for income taxes, 415 for my pension plan, health insurance and disability, and 191 for the company match. So my total after taxes and deductions is $3,181. This is what hit my bank account. This is just my base salary. Next month I will get my commission check, so it will be more, and we will see what we do with that money later. I made $0 with social media since I'm just starting, but hopefully we can start to make some money soon. I don't have a specific goal, but I want to upload videos and earn while I talk about topics I like. So for my expenses, I paid $32 for my phone bill, 55 for supplements, which is just creatine and protein, $63 for my gym membership. I'm not sure why gym memberships are so expensive in Costa Rica. It's not even a fancy gym. It's just a local gym, which is decent, but I think it's still expensive uh, when I see the US prices. Anyways, $193 for my dog, which is usually like 40, but I had to get her to the veterinary because she hurt her leg and was crying, so I had to get that checked. It wasn't anything serious. She just needed like some pills and some rest, and that was it. For transportation, it was 170. I don't have a car, so I get Uber everywhere. I get to commute 2 times a day to the office, but yeah, Uber is cheaper than a car payment plus gas. But I'm thinking of buying a car in the future as well. Actually, I am saving $3,000 as a down payment for a car, which I think I will be able to complete it this year. I spent $12 on a haircut. I usually cut my hair twice in a month. I'm not sure why in March I only cut my hair once, but yeah, so 12 it was just for one haircut. For entertainment, I spent $78, and with that, I paid an entrance fee for a bar, and the rest for a spiritual retiree I plan to do in April. For food, I spent 175 for groceries and taking my parents out to eat, and 118 was me eating out. So food in total was $293. I spent 35 in subscriptions, 50 on gifts since my cousin had his birthday, so I gave him a cologne. $33 playing soccer, which I play every Wednesday. 40 for customs since I order Amazon and had to pay for it to get to my house. And also a little caveat here, which is that I spent $0 in rent since me and my sister live with our parents, which is pretty common at this age for Latino families. But I gave them 160 for the house expenses. And just so you guys can compare, I can get myself an apartment for maybe $500 if I get a roommate. So yeah, just so you guys have an idea. So that's it for my expenses. Now let's go with the savings first and then investments. I saved 1,486 for my emergency fund. I am trying to get this fund to about 4,000. I think I can complete it by the end of April. I saved $34 for some medicine I have to buy every 3 months. It's minoxidil since I was balding before, but since I started to take it as a pill, now I have hair. So yeah, if you guys have the that same issue I had, I recommend you guys try it out. You can go to a dermatologist and they can give you a prescription to take minoxidil. For me, the pill gave me more results than the liquid itself. So yeah, if you guys want to try it out, there it is. I saved 63 to travel and 85 for clothes. So those will go into my sinking funds so I can spend that money whenever I wanna, I don't know, buy clothes or buy a airplane ticket. And that's it for my savings. So with my investments, I invested $190 in my company match and they contributed 150. I didn't invest anything in my brokerage account because once I have my emergency fund ready, which as I said, I hope it will be at the end of April, then I will start investing the 1400 into a brokerage account and that will put me at around a 50% investing rate from my income, which I will continue doing that since I can take advantage that I don't have a big expense like rent or a car payment right now. So that's it. I earned $3,181 after taxes. I saved half of it, 1,486 for my emergency fund. So that's around a 50% savings rate, which I'm happy with. And with everything that I spent plus the savings, it was a total of 2,923. So I have some buffer there, which I like to keep just in case. Let me know in the comments how much you thought I spent living here in Costa Rica. And yeah, subscribe, comment, do what you gotta do. Thanks for watching.